Hey all my beautiful viewers on YouTube, this is Harpal Singh Sokhi. Welcome to Sing and Cook on Sanjeev Kapoor's Khazana. I am cooking an eggless brownie for you today. So simple, but I've got a unique way to cook. I've got a gas oven tandoor which cooks tandoori food, bakes, grills. That's why I'm showing you how to bake in this. This is something which can do too many things for you if you have one at home. I'm doing an eggless brownie in this today. So what do you need to do for an eggless brownie? Got some butter here, softened butter, sugar, use some castor sugar or icing sugar. What you need to do is whisk this together so that it becomes nice and creamy. Sugar needs to dissolve and you need to get a nice and light blend of sugar and butter in this. So let's blend this together. For creaming you can also use a spatula. Take the help of a whisk and spatula together so that it gets nice and creamy. Creaming is something which is very important because it makes the whole mixture light and fluffy. The mixture is now nice and fluffy, the butter and sugar. Now what? Now I've got sieve here, flour, the baking soda, the baking powder, cocoa powder, all this into this mixture now here. Let's sieve this so that when you sieve the flour along with everything, everything gets blended well and there is aeration that happens. So sieve the entire thing into the mixture. To this I'm adding yogurt, vanilla essence, coffee powder, walnuts, and let me just mix this up nicely. Wow, look at this. Sugar, flour, all the baking things into this. Now what I'll do is I'll add half a cup of milk. But while you add milk, you need to be a little careful. How is that? Because you don't want the mixture to be very thin. It should not be thin. So the measurement is actually half a cup of milk. Let me add slowly. Then mix this up. Wow. And it's very important when you do things like baking at home to have equipments like an oven. And I've got a multi-purpose oven here which works like a tandoor, which works like an oven. You need to have ingredients. You need to have things like this, which is a spatula, because it works very well, cleans up the entire surfaces of the bowl and helps you in that cut and fold method that people use for baking. So this is ready now. What I need to do is, in my tray, which is part of this equipment, the gas oven tandoor, you get a tray like this. We do baking in this tray. Let me quickly put a butter paper here. So let me make a quick square of this. First a square and then a round. So I've got a square here now. Quickly make a round of this. Some kind of paper work. Paper art you also need to learn, and then you need to cut it from here so that it actually fits in. So butter paper, although this is non-stick, but I'm still using butter paper because I want extra protection. So let's put the mixture now. After pouring the mixture, what you need to do is just turn it around and keep working along with the spatula to evenly spread the mixture. So you get a nice ring of brownie. Finally, whatever mixture is left here, back into the cake thing. So my brownie is ready, simple, like what you would do with an oven, which is preheating the oven. I have also preheated the oven for 6 to 8 minutes on high flame, and I'm going to put my brownie in this. After putting the brownie in this, I need to cook for at least 20 minutes, but around 12 to 15 minutes, I'll lower the flame and then keep cooking it because I don't want the bottom surface to burn. Although I've put butter paper, it will kind of protect Still, I don't want the bottom to burn. After 20 minutes of baking, the brownie is ready. You can check it with a bamboo stick like this one, or with a knife. This one does not stick, the batter does not stick here. It's ready. To remove from the tray, you need to actually cool it. And the advantage here is I have added butter paper below this, so it's easier and it won't stick to the sides of this pan. So very important, let it cool to the room temperature. Brownie so easily done. This is a eggless brownie. I have done it in my gas oven tandoor. It works like an oven. It does tandoori food. It does great brownie, eggless. If you have one at home, you can also do these recipes. If you don't have one, please call in for one.